All right.
All right.
Get ready.
Gotta finish my drink.
Shall we?
Let's go.
It's time.
Да, но только дринк, конечно. Что случилось?
You seated yourself, for a stein of the finest mead. Your partner, Ranny, is in a particularly good mood. Quaffing the bar's spirits buoyed your spirits. When things are lively, Ranny will recount a certain tale. You were an adventurer, just starting out, and didn't know right from left. It was then that you first met.
Рестлинг какой-то. Сложно. Автоматическое пожирание еды, это то, ради чего придуманы были игры.
Shall I open that door for you? The rogue Rani inquired, after appearing from out of nowhere. He thought that it would be a simple matter to take advantage of your naivete and pocket some coin.
It's my turn. Done. I got it. Oh, yeah.
Since that point, you've been journeying under mutually beneficial terms. You handle combat, and Rani handles locks. You came to Highland as an adventurer. Like many of your fellows, you strove to challenge the dangerous labyrinths here. The labyrinths were every bit as perilous as you'd heard. Most were lucky to even have their bones exit the ruins. You don't currently belong to the guild. I recommend registering. You can get jobs there and learn skills. Clad in full armor, the Guildmaster, Samuel Joseph, stands in the center of the guild hall like a statue. He appraises you with a look and dismissively states that only worthless adventurers leave their equipment in disrepair. Your travels thus far have left your equipment positively thrashed. You resolve to rectify that before returning. The Guildmaster directs you to Morgan's magic item shop. The magician is even able to repair magical equipment. To be deemed worthy by the Adventurers Guild, you must first repair your broken equipment. You conquer a labyrinthine set of stairs, and Morgan Lisley, shopkeeper and witch, welcomes you to her establishment. There is no object's repair which does not fall under her purview, from ornate magic staves to rusted axes.
Welcome to my shop. What would you like?
Adventurers come here not only for repairs, but for appraisals and to purchase magic items. You will visit Morgan often.
Надеюсь, это никак не связано с своей одеждой.
Your equipment is now unmarred. You should return to the Guildmaster deems you worthy.
Неубиваемый.
Once
Ладно.
again, the Guildmaster Samuel Joseph stands in the center of the Guild Hall, like a statue.
Ладно, это
With
уже
your
не смешно.
equipment now in tip-top condition, you request to join the Guild. Samuel issues you a test of skill. What will you do? Your test is to help a warrior named Roland. Samuel says that you can find him in the ancient temple ruins. To prove your mettle for the Guildmaster, you head to the ancient temple ruins to assist the warrior, Roland.
О, бухло. Ребенок. Давай бухло. Бухло. Бухло.
A magic gate was recently found in the ruins on the outskirts of town. Use that to reach your destination. Many things lie within the ruins of the old Elysian temple. Some quiescent, some far less so. An ancient dragon, spoken of in myths, is said to have destroyed the Elysian civilization in one night. You liberated a fairy that was trapped in a cage.
Эй,
Outstanding. It's my turn. Done.
You have made your way to Roland.
о,
At the
господи.
guild's behest, he is looking for
У него
adventurers who
сиськи
went missing
нахмурены,
in the
господи.
wilderness. For you to pass your guild exam, you must help him. Roland tells you to search in the ruins that are submerged in water. Much time has passed since the missing were last seen. He tells you to bring back their bones if they are found dead.
Так, меня завалила статуя. Окей.
Let's see. Voila! I got it. Simple.
The Orc army is apparently getting here via the waterway. Their cargo is various articles from ships that had been reported missing.
Да.
Let's see. Voila! Filthy lucre. It's my turn. Simple. Outstanding.
Серьезно, он яйца жрется.
Короче, лук там достаточно крупно порезан, его можно будет счистить.
Окей. Я нашел игру, в которой у мужиков сердитые сиськи. Прям вот так вот смотрят. С бровями.
Я играла в эту игру.
Для чего нужны руны тогда? Их надо водить?
Нет, по-моему, они просто показывают идти.
Нет. А может, да.
Это же аудиосфера, нет?
Нет.
Ну блин, я играла в какую-то
Похожую, но не эту.
Причем, по-моему, она была на Вите.
На Вите тоже у нас вроде есть. Ну вот эти сферы, эти прям хочется нарисовать их. Эти вот штуки.
Возможно, дальше.
О! Я нашел что.
Что это?
Эй! Эй! Спасай меня!
I got it. Voila.
Почему Е? Только что же был... А, это каждого сокровища. Эй! Уже мимо шел. Кидает бедных летающих мышей. Ну что, подбираешь? Подбираешь. На себе.
You have found the bones of a missing adventurer. Sometimes, the dead have been known to leave behind a message right before they perish.
Outstanding.
Наконец-то. Ой.
There seem to be more nests similar to this one spread throughout the area. You exit the area, taking care to avoid drawing the attention of any other harpies.
Что-то экономика в пользу проклятых волшебниц. Так-то. Да, это очень старый Vanilla Laber, которого я только-только добрался спустя годы.
You have fulfilled the request. Report your work to the Guildmaster.
Пытаюсь вот разобраться. То есть я могу и руки, и пояс. Это хорошо.
Welcome to my... What would you like?
Какие хорошие перчатки.
Which one do you want?
You return to the guild to report your quest. However, Samuel gives you an additional task. It is possible to resurrect the dead with their bones. He tells you to go to the temple to attempt the resurrection ritual. Canaan Temple is a temple dedicated to the worship of the goddess Althena. Proceed there immediately. You were ordered to attempt to resurrect guild members at Canaan Temple. As you enter, a kindly voice echoes from the back. You seem to be in need of help, a monk says, and approaches you. The prayer of the monks sometimes restores the dead to life. The goddess bestows mercy to those whose time has not yet come.
Конечно, можно диссертации писать о том, как синкретический Запад выглядит в глазах японцев.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
Allow this heart to beat again. Quench their thirst. Lead the wandering soul back. Reverse death. And awaken them. The prayer reaches the goddess, and the pile of bones is made new. The adventurer pledges their allegiance to you as thanks. Any adventurers at the inn. You can now fill out your party with... Please be aware that if you leave an area and one of your party has fallen, they will become lost. If you encounter any bones during your questing, be sure to bring them back and resurrect them so that they can assist you.
Oh, yeah.
You have fulfilled the request. Report your work to the guildmaster.
Ну ладно. Они даже бегают одинаково.
After delivering your report, you think you see part of a smile cross Samuel's face. You are now registered with the guild. You may now get cooperation from guild members. They may participate in your party and help you in completing quests. The Adventurers Guild has a backlog of quests because many adventurers are occupied with the Dragon's Crown rumors. The king and his retinue left to find the Dragon's Crown and are missing. Many guild members are now searching for them. The existence of this crown that supposedly controls dragons is disputed, but the king was obsessed with finding it. Samuel hurriedly assigns you a new task. You get the feeling that he deems you reliable and trustworthy. It's a request from this country's prime minister. The quest's details will be provided at the castle. You wonder about the lives of the powerful people in that grand castle. You happily accept the job.
You're back.
Окей.
You have a request.
You accepted a new request from the guild. You must go to the castle for further details. Many things lie within the ruins of the old Elysian temple. Some quiescent, some far less so. An ancient dragon, spoken of in myths, is said to have destroyed the Elysian civilization in one night.
Огнемет. Я Илон Маск.
Enemies!
Let's see. Voila! It's my turn. Simple.
The Orc army is apparently getting here via the waterway. Their cargo is various articles from ships that had been reported missing.
I got it. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Done. Yes. Oh, crap.
Нормально.
There seem to be more nests similar to this one spread throughout the area. You exit the area, taking care to avoid drawing the...
У гнома Сиси. Классес. Перчатки какие-то. Не, это продать. Мы так поняли. Вот Сисю. У гнома.
You stand before the goddess statues, Jula, Althena, and Vernus. These statues have all crumbled. Texts say the goddesses sacrificed themselves to defeat a dragon, which caused their likenesses to degrade as well. Althena, the one in the center, is the goddess of compassion, battle, and odyssey, making her popular with adventurers. If your party falls during your adventure, a prayer to Althena and a tithing of your money will resurrect the party. If you are repeatedly depending on her grace, the amount you must offer for her services will continually increase.
Интересно.
Allow this heart to beat again. Quench their thirst. Lead the wandering soul back. Reverse death. And awaken them.
Вот тебе достаточно нормальная сись. Еще можно эту женщину сбивать. Вот так вот.
Welcome to my shop. What would you like? Welcome to... What would you like? Which one do you want?
Flanked by guards, you are led through the secure castle. Princess Vivian and Prime Minister Gustav awaited you. The Prime Minister speaks a lot, in contrast to the silent princess. He asks you to swear to keep this matter secret. The royal scepter has been stolen. A witness who saw the thief described him as Tommet, a known bandit. Your job is to track down Tommet and retrieve the scepter. Also, for the sake of the kingdom, this must be kept secret. Ranni whispers that he knows of this Tommet. He is well known and is based out of the old capital.
Это как
You bow and leave the throne room.
Как игра вор, только наоборот. Надо ловить воров и наказывать их.
In order to retrieve the royal scepter, you chase the thief into the ruins of the old capital.
Пацан несет бутылку.
These are the ruins of the ancient capital city. It was destroyed following an invasion from the Northern Empire. Now it is a dangerous place, full of dragons and wyverns.
Так, а что это пришел ко мне третий? Сам? Я же его не звал.
Enemies.
Ну я правда его не звал, он сам спрыгнул на меня сверху. Как это называется? Я, может, не хочу с ним делиться опытом. 4 скоро будет. Третьего я не звал. Это неправильно. Реально персона какая-то. А не за меня он все делает. Я так не понимаю, где какой гном.
It's my turn. Done.
В смысле, а ты только за это, что ли? За Сорсери стопишь?
You find the bandit Tommet in a hideout amid the ruins, just as Ranni told you. It is said that whatever this man desires, by thievery he can acquire. Ranni asks, "Are you Tommet, the bandit legend?" Beaming, he displays his spoils and tells the tale behind each item.
Эльфийка, я знаю.
When you ask about the scepter,
Которая
he
полностью в
says,
закрытой одежде.
"That was indeed I," and goes on to boast exactly how he got into the castle. When you inquire further about the scepter, he deduces your true intentions and darts away. Pursue
Запороли.
the thief,
Чек.
apprehend him, and reclaim the scepter.
Блин, тут реально этого хлама. О, сколько.
You cannot capture a target swimming underwater. Watch for your quarry to surface.
Я даже драться с ним не могу.
А, у вас тут это? У вас тут один болт сидит.
Бог просит сисек. А у меня гном. Сиськи открыты, но ему не нравится.
В смысле?
Голый. Гном голый.
У гнома хорошие сиськи.
Он не понимает просто.
Да. Болт ничего не понимает. В сиськах.
Ну, разумеется, тут была куча денег.
I got
Чем
it.
ты жрешь? Хватит жрать.
Oh yeah.
蹴散らしてくれるわ。
Я реально ничего не делаю, он сами все делают. Ну, сейчас деньги даже сам подберет, наверное, да?
Filthy lucre.
А, это он подбирает себе, типа.
Enemies.
Yes.
Море какая-то. Плохо. 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 Это очень сложная игра.
You pin down Tommet, who is so stunned that he's actually been caught that he cannot move. Relenting, he produces the scepter from his bag and hands it to you. You have reclaimed the royal scepter, stolen from the treasure room of the castle. You must deliver the royal scepter to the Prime Minister.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
Непонятная штука. Еще один, его зовут Чат. Я не хочу, у меня и так слишком много гномов. Что будет, если я его похороню?
Wandering one, how can I help you?
До свидания, Чат.
May they rest in peace.
Я слишком virgin для третьего гнома.
Welcome to my shop. What would you like? Which one do you want? What would you like?
Так, а если я нажму на себя, я... Ага, наконец-то. Так. А, то есть я могу еще одно взять к нему в этот. То есть я вот могу все раздеться и вместе с Хаммеру взять, допустим, вот это. Здесь я могу уже оружие ставить. Мне лучше не ставить, наверное.
Welcome. What would you like?
Непонятно.
Once in a room under guard. This time, a man stands there with a presumptuous grin. The man tells you to hand over the scepter. You tell him that you don't know what he's talking about. The man's mouth transforms into a twisted grin, and he signals his guards. They inch closer, swords at the ready. What will you do? You fall into a fighting stance. As soon as you steel yourself for battle, the Prime Minister and the Princess burst in. The Prime Minister orders the guards near you to stand down. The man twirls his cape and leaves, as if nothing happened.
Я знаю аниме про менеджера среднего этого звена, который пока не по кайдзе, а по похожему аниме.
You sigh. relieved that you didn't have to shed blood in the castle to resolve the problem. The Prime Minister tells you that man was Count Dean, the younger brother of the king. He's trying to usurp the throne. The scepter indicates the throne's heir. The Prime Minister says Dean had Tommet steal it to deny the princess the throne. The Prime Minister takes the scepter and narrows his eyes in satisfaction. He pays you for completing the request. The fairy you saved in the ruins appears before you. She seems to want to take you somewhere.
Все.
The fairy leads you into an old ivy-covered tower. You find yourself in a cluttered room that seems to be a laboratory. Judging by the stratification of dust, much time has passed since anyone last entered this room. Letters amidst the shambles indicate that a magician named Lucane lives here. You find a message he penned on the desk. Lucane wrote that he was off to see a magician friend named Wallace in the underground labyrinth. The fairy uses various interpretive gestures to indicate that she wants you to find him. You accept her job request. You head to Wallace's underground labyrinth to look for the magician Lucane.
Он там курит парламент, по-моему. Да, Кайдзи. Ну, значит, я просто не помню. Кайдзи, не Кайдзи. Акаги. Легко спутать. Одинаковые. Но сам Кайдзи я смотреть бы не стал. Он слишком скучный. А вот Энагава был аутично веселый какое-то время, но я тоже не досмотрел. Ох.
This underground labyrinth is said to have been made in a single night with powerful magic. It is a dangerous place, replete with traps. It bars entry to all who would dare.
Блин, да почему он все время приходит ко мне? Что ж такое-то? Крэшит моей пати на одного человека. Эй, не воруй деньги. Подбирайте. А, вот так вот это делается.
It's my turn.
Наверняка там будет ловушка.
The trap was sprung, and the door magically closed fast.
Да.
Slime creatures are weak against fire. The torch on the wall could be used to great effect. The clink of metal hitting the ground can be heard. You obtain a magic key to open the door.
Ладно, не бесконечные. Клево. Так, еще одна пришла, да ё-моё, что ж такое-то творится? Как увидела слизь, так все, прибежала?
It's my turn. Simple.
Бомба. Окей.
Out of the blue, a mouse darts out and leaps onto your palm. The rodent claims to be the apprentice of Wallace the magician. He says he was tasked with caring for the laboratory while Wallace was gone, but it is beset by malevolent magic users. When you ask about Lucane, the apprentice answers that his master's friend went into the labyrinth and hasn't returned. Your quest to find Lucane is delayed as you attempt to liberate the lab for Ricky the magician's apprentice. The door to the laboratory is through this hall.
Let's see.
Не берут, что ли?
I got it. Voila.
Блин, все сожрал, ничего не оставил.
Oh, I can do that. Oh, yes. Done.
Что это?
Let's see. Simple.
Because the laboratory was being misused, some of the experiments housed within have now run amok. There's been a population explosion of mutated beings that spread their spores around. The labyrinth is overrun by fungi.
I got it. Done.
Ну уж извини, кто попадется. Вообще не понимаю, зачем они ко мне в бой приходят. Там бесконечный тоже, что ли? настоящий Hollow Knight. Я не понимаю, когда больше одного гнома, все, я теряю, где я. Надо быть умнее, наверное, я не знаю. Не брать больше гномов никогда, этого похоронить.
Enemies.
Yes. Simple.
Тоже все сожрал. Ну ладно.
Destroy the cocoons before they hatch, or they'll keep coming. You found some bones that seem to belong to Lucane in the depths of the labyrinth. The tattered raiments and jewelry leave no doubt that the corpse is indeed Lucane's. You bring back the bones of the magician Lucane.
Очень сложно.
Какая вот эта?
Да, лута много.
You found Lucane, but he was dead. You imagine the...
Wandering one, how can I help you?
О,
Allow this heart to beat again. Quen.
не знаю зачем, но пускай будет. Люкейна нельзя похоронить, жалко. Могу отказаться от гнома. Дорогой гном.
You have a request.
Красота.
You're back.
Окей. С этим я работать могу.
Welcome to my... What would you like? Which one do you want?
When you enter the laboratory, the fairy frantically flits around you, as if it senses your uneasiness. Upon seeing Lucaine's bones, the fairy enters into a panic. She begins tugging at your arm to get you to leave the tower. The fairy is apparently attempting to lead you somewhere. You collect Lucaine's bones and follow her. As you enter, a kindly voice you nervously hand the mark. Allow this heart to beat again. Quench their thirst. Lead the wandering soul back. Reverse death. and awaken them. The prayer reaches the goddess, and the pile of bones is once again given flesh. Lucane, shocked to find himself alive, thanks you profusely. He tells you to visit him at his laboratory and leaves. The resurrected magician has returned to the old tower in town. You decide to... The magician Lucane is waiting for you in the laboratory of the old tower. It seems that dying had an adverse effect on his short-term memory. Lucane can't remember why he went to meet Wallace. Lucane is researching magic called runes, which are closely tied to spirits and fairies. Lucane introduces his fairy friend to you. Her name is Tiki. She left the fairy forest due to her strong curiosity. He thanks you again for saving him and allowing him to enjoy life's rich pageant. He displays his magic trinkets. Lucane says he'd be happy to sell you these items at a fraction of the normal price and answer any questions you have. What will you ask? Lucane says that he would be delighted to discuss this and launches headlong into a discussion about runes. Runes are magical letters that spirits and fairies carved into the world. You may have seen them yourself. Touching runes makes letters sparkle and float. Runes are a combination of 3 characters that create various effects. However, runes won't work unless a spirit or fairy is present. That's what you gather from Lucane's long lecture. Before you realize it, Tiki is following you around. She seems to have taken a liking to you. She will accompany you on your adventures henceforth. Fairies are known to be adept at finding hidden things. This underground labyrinth is said to have been made in a single night with powerful magic. It is a dangerous place, replete with traps. It bars entry to all who would dare.
Outstanding.
Куда она меня ведет? Ага. Да ё-моё. Вообще всех прыгнул. Ну, сейчас я вообще ничего не вижу. Как хорошо.
Let's see. Done.
Неплохо.
It's my turn. Voila!
The trap was sprung, and the door magically closed fast. slime creatures are weak against fire. The torch on the wall could be used to great effect. The clink of metal hitting the ground can be heard. You obtain a magic key to open the door.
I got it. Simple.
Нет, ты бери, бери. Короче, видимо, пока что рано руны использовать.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh my. Oh yes. Voila.
Давай.
Ooh.
Ну чем она нас отсюда ведет?
It's my turn.
Done. They're here.
Filthy lucre. I got it. Simple.
How bothersome.
Enemies.
It's my turn. Voila!
Take
Ну, кстати, гном больше не появился.
Grubs are turning into cocoons. You must destroy the cocoons before they hatch into beetles. You left the fungi-infested underground labyrinth.
Седьмой, шестой.
A letter from the castle has come to you via the guild. It simply says to report to the castle in all haste.
You're back.
You assume that the letter was sent by the Prime Minister. Perhaps he has another request for you.
Welcome to my shop. What would you like? Welcome to... What would you like? Welcome. What would you like?
Wandering one, how can I help you?
Allow this.
О, да, до свидания.
What would you like? Welcome. What would you like?
Oh, how can I help you? Which one? Count D is waiting. After your previous encounter, the guards have drawn their swords and are blocking the exit. He says that he has personally requested your assistance in performing a task for him. He wants you to scout Bilberon Fortress on the border. This underground fortress is a well-known structure. Originally built to defend against the Orc army, it now lies in Orc hands. Scout them and learn their invasion routes. It is a very...
Ой.
Per Count Dean's request, you agreed to infiltrate and surveil the subterranean fort.
Оказывается, нельзя в глаза тыкать тем, с кем разговариваешь. А зря. Subterranean Fortress.
The Orc army presently controls Bilberon, the underground fortress built into the canyon. The King's army has been mounting a fierce offensive to try and reclaim the fortress.
Так, что тебе нужно? Что здесь такое скрытое? Ну что она хочет показать? Она же куда-то сюда ведет. Проклятье.
It's my turn.
You step into
Щита
the
сделана,
enemy
конечно,
kitchen.
как
A
ДНД квест.
corpulent chef grabs a goblin instead of meat and suddenly stops. The cook, sensing your presence,
Отлично.
stares directly at you. Luckily, her sight's not so keen, so she doesn't notice you.
Болт все пропустил, да.
Eventually, the chef returns to her meat cutting. You use the goblin's screams to mask your escape.
Серьезно, все? Твою мать.
Let's see.
They're here.
The pathway, blocked with a stone wall, doesn't look like it would give way unless you bombed it.
What?
Эй, куда? Куда? Мне обратно нужно. Блин, проклятая игра.
An ambush!
Oh, I can do that. I got it. Simple.
Enemies.
Be careful!
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. I got it. Simple.
Ладно, всем спасибо, кто смотрел.